How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
I don't remember mentioning her first name. Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 6 of LA Noire. Last time we completed the traffic case A Marriage Made in Heaven, where we investigated a hit and run outside Ray's bar, though our investigation eventually led us to discovering it was a murder that had been set up by the victim's wife and the bar owner himself. We've just started the second DLC case, A Slip of the Tongue, and have been sent to investigate the site of a stolen vehicle. Alright, so obviously we've just been given the briefing by
I
Captain.
swear the more vent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic
Oops.
type like you.
Wrong way.
I don't believe it would.
He ran the light on Olympic.
where am I
and
going?
Finally collared him on Temple.
I'm worried about every other way that I'm supposed to. Ah, there we go. First of all, let's get a new outfit on. So we've got Sunset Strip. Best one while rubbing shoulders with movie stars. So let's get that equipped. So this DLC case does have its own set of trophies and we're going to try and get all of them. I've already got them all. So I'm just going to have to try and show you how to get them again. And I'll point out where all those are. But our first one's coming up pretty soon.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. I wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Though Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible
Interesting.
enough being murdered like that without having the death strewn all over the front pages.
Well, it's actually tying into a proper murder. Black Dahlia. Okay, 6 West 2nd Street. So this is where the vehicle was spotted.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it.
Remember,
Okay.
we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
So we're going to have our first trophy coming up.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
So our first achievement is to get this guy to stop by basically ramming his
Right
vehicle
into his wheel arches. Come on.
before he gets intercepted by backup. So I'll try my best to do that. I don't know what point the backup
Enough
arrives.
games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Okay,
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
there we go. We got him.
Out of the car now!
So with that, you should get nowhere in a hurry.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Just keeps it in his back pocket, why not? Okay, Coombs Automotive Company.
Like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Okay. Yep. Looks relatively legit, I'd say. Okay. Vehicle reported as stolen. What the hell's that background noise?
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yep.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Pink slip. Okay, Harrison's ownership
If
papers.
this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
Okay. Naughty for flight.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Come on, dude.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Okay, I'd say it's legit.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
You know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs' auto and check out Harrison's story.
Wait till my father hears about this. Alright. Let's go to
What?
Coombs.
I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Hey. Very good, Stefan, very good. And yet, I have looked it up. There is absolutely no way to turn off the radio in this game, which is rather frustrating. Because honestly,
Paperwork all looked above board,
It's just-
and he seemed like a clean-cut
it's just
kid.
frustrating.
Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Oh, dear Lord, Stefan. I keep saying that. Basically every case. I just get proven again how much I love him. Okie dokie. It's Dr. Coombs. He's got some dodgy business here.
Step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Talk this way. Oh, God.
That's a joke too, son.
Haha.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
You go ahead, Stefan. You go right on. His jokes are funny. Not this geezer's.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Alright, let's have a look-see. Gene Archer.
Gene Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Oh. Okay. To further investigate. It's from Marquee Printing. Alright, what about this one?
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit at least.
Okay, I think that's everything, right? Wait, was that everything? Investigation music is still going on.
We have a couple of
I can't
questions.
see what else there is
All
to
right,
do, though.
fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
I'd say it's truthful. It is truthful.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Okay.
Can you describe this Jean Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Rather, strange way, but...
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Okay, association with Mackie.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Oh, apparently that's true. Okay. I was going to put bad
It
cop
says
on that, but...
Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Okay.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Yeah, it's a bit more shady about that one.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please.
You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
In an alternate timeline, Stefan. In an alternate
Well,
timeline.
Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Jean Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Okay. Let's put in a call to the station.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Jean Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Well, got another lead. Always fun. First of all, let's go and have a look at Jean Archer's place. Okie dokie.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Got a good point. I find it funny that it seems to be the DLC cases, because it was the console's car that I was doing with the other way over the top dealership owner. Unless she's living in some metal pipes. I think we might have been given a phony address.
Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
You should go to the station,
damn.
see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Alright. Yep, so let's go to the LAPD. Whoa, down. That was bloody close.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit paper.
Thanks.
He was so annoyed then, doesn't he? He was like... Right, number 2.
Crummy bastard.
Well, that's not very nice.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Okay.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Okay.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Okay. Still not to
Where are
carry.
you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Okay, so this is with the Archer.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Dear, dear, dear.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
Not at all.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Dude, you're not going far
Do
here, are we?
something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Okay.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
You have to give me something more to work with there, dude.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid. We'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're
Interesting.
Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Okie dokie.
He's tore strips off me. Good.
Right.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. She went downtown.
Right, whoa, what? What if I run? I'm not running.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
Okay. Well, we found out Gene Archer.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay?
Yeah, it's not gonna
How
work.
about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
Mm-hmm.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
I don't remember mentioning a first name.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
Uh-oh. Oopsie daisy.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Give me something to work with.
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Alright, I'm forgetting all 3 questions with Gene Archer correct. You actually get a trophy called Femme Imbecile. Not quite the femme fatale, you know. And she's a bit of a moron. Let's put it that way. To be polite. Okay, right, where's my car? Alright, got some more stops to make. Let's go to Marquee Printing Company. This car takes some playing with. Gets to turn corners.
Friendly girl, used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
God love him. I'm kind of sad that we've only got one more case with Stefan after this. He's my boy. Sorry, I've seen that guy before. It was a bit like the actual, what was it, Ray? I actually spoke to in...
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from
At the
Central
station.
Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Okay, 1 second. Right. Hang on, have we got the... Okay. Alright, I think we should just question him.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
Under the theft racket.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Come on, Lightfall.
Hand it over, Lightball.
Play pony.
You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking for before.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
So, Industrial Street. Industrial Streets. That's what we were talking about before, wasn't it? Industrial Streets. I want to look at Industrial Street.
Certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Alright. Come on, Stefan. Right, I think that just gives us one more stop, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, not clues, not clues. Back. It's Industrial Streets. We've got something of an awkward achievement coming up now. We've only got 3 more, I think. One of them's finishing the case, the other 2. The other one is pretty easy now, but this other one is a bit of a pain.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Oh. You go hopping. That's my boy.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Okay, oh. Right, where am I looking at? There's meant to be... What the thing is this? Oh, whoa. Okay, so, what we just got, what we should have got there, is an achievement called, sorry, pause, Chop Shop, which is for, shooting the engine that was in the air there, and, with the explosion that it causes to kill someone, which I think we killed people, should have done anyway. I'll have to obviously go back in post and see if we actually did it. Also, this is a good place to pick up a Thompson, which if you remembered.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled on the back on the way out.
There's an achievement that we're working towards, which is to get kills with every weapon in the game. So obviously, there are opportunities later on to get the Thompson, because obviously this is a DLC case, so
keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't
there are
move
obviously,
until I
like I
cross
said,
this place.
there are points in the main story that you can get that.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Okay.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Uh-oh. Ooh, look at that. Pink slips.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Also, the other trophy I was talking about, which we would have just got, is Racing for Pinks, which is for finding all the pink slips. So if you get them all from Gene Archer, Cliff Harrison, James Belasco, and this one at the end here.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Ah, good old-fashioned shootout. Gotta love it. It seems someone's been telling porcupines over at Marquee Printing, though, so I don't think our investigation is quite over yet. Nothing to see here.
This is KTI.
Try to keep up, Stefan.
Okay, partner.
Right, hi-ho, back to Marquee we go. Okay, oh.
We've got a siren for a reason, you know.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
I hope this guy doesn't pull a runner. I can't really be arsed doing that. Just to go straight in there and do him in. Oh, he's still there. Ballsy.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
What about the betting slips?
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Oh, dear.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
And Bukowski. Give Bukowski some love. He's just as big a brain. He, you know, underrated. Alright, well, how about that? With the theft racket smashed, Lightvault and his cronies will climb over one another to cut a deal. Superb. Alright, we're probably going to get some cutscenes in that because we're going back to the main story.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Interesting. Well, obviously we know it doesn't take that long in reality, but... Fallen Idol. What on earth? Some tinkering going on there. He's right across the road, it looks like.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Skyline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. There's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillars grow.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this century. That's a guy.
Alright, that is going to end it for today. So cool, we managed to get another DLC case done and out the way, leading us into the Fallen Idol. Now, I think so far we've basically, well, I say I think so far, I know so far we have been able to do pretty much a case every episode. I'm fairly sure the Fallen Idol is a longer one, so there's a good chance that maybe at some point in the next case I'm going to end up splitting it into 2 parts. Because even though, you know, we still want to get as many cases done as we can, but I don't want episodes going on long over 30 minutes. Obviously quite a few of them have been skirting 40, just like shy of, which I'm okay with, but if you're getting much longer beyond that, I'd prefer to do it into 2 parts, so that's how we're going to do it. So yeah, look forward to that next time. But before I wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patrons are Ever the Snake and Ron Hyler. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below. And don't forget to secret to my £1 patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly appreciated and it goes a long way on top of the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you should become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. But you don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.